Killson Cooler. Add a couple of zeros on the end. Anyway, guys, we are going live now into map number 1. It is the bronze finals here. 125 FPS May League style, in fact. And right off the beginning, Cooler going to be getting that rocket launcher. Killson's already grabbed yellow, and it takes a rocket in the head. There's a little bit of splash, and frag number 1 for Cooler. And that was fast.
Yeah, that was fast. I'm not sure if I agree with the move that Killson was trying to make on Cooler.
It was weird, to be honest.
Yeah, just trying to get the position there. He was hoping for Cooler to jump to the yellow, for him to get the top position and go get the LG, leaving Cooler slightly crippled.
That was actually quite nice by Cooler, but he missed the follow-up rockets, which means that he's opening up a window for Killson to get himself that rocket launcher and the red armor, more importantly.
Yeah, I mean, what Killson did there was getting the position like he wanted to do in the first frag, but now it worked a little bit better. And he's gonna get the mega because of that.
Alright, it's gonna be tight though. Cooler's LG is just so overpowering, and he is gonna be able to get frag number 2. And from what was a failed trap, it turned into a good situation because Killson just did not have that solid timing on that big blue bubble.
Yeah, and when he tried to get Cooler away from there, Cooler just came in and destroyed him. I don't think he should have actually went for the frag there, or for any damage. It backfired horribly.
Yeah, but I think out of any map that Killson's going to be playing, Lost World's going to be the most challenging one to play against Cooler.
Yeah.
All this map plays to Cooler's strengths. So Killson could do well here, but there it is. He was just sat there waiting for Killson up the bounce pad, and that is yet another very easy looking frag.
Yeah, Cooler's LG is now on 54 accuracy.
So well, it's gone down to 46, but I think we can still praise him for that. 4-0. Such a good start. And what do you think that last frag about? Killson kind of just walked towards him. Not a care in the world, seemingly.
Yeah, I was trying to do damage because there's still 15 seconds for any major item to be up. But I don't think that after this spawn, Cooler will know exactly what to do just to prevent Killson from getting one of the items. Look at Killson. He's trying to pull a move onto Cooler. If he drops to the red armor, he can actually get it right now, but...
Well, it's a mega as well. I mean, he's got a lot of options right now.
He's gonna get the red, okay. That's good for Killson. But can he actually get out of there with the red?
Does a lot of splash damage. He can't have much armor left. Cooler chasing around. Killson goes up the bounce pad, but that is going to be no mega health for him. On one grenade, almost tripping him up. Killson's going to get out, but it looks like weaker than when he came in.
Yeah, pretty much. And look at the... Cooler knows exactly what Killson wants to do now. He's like, okay, you did it once, I'm not going to let you do it again.
You see, right now, Killson is an open book to Cooler. It's ridiculous how he's reading it. And it's not just an open book, it's got really big font size and pictures and everything. Killson needs to come up with something unpredictable.
What can we do? The mag is up, he can drop to it, because Cooler is too busy circling the yellows. He tried to read Killson and he actually reads it in the end.
Nice work though. Killson's got a 50 health bubble to back him up. 9 health left, and Killson makes it happen for himself. His combat skills showing true there, but the machine gun, he gets the 50 health bubble in time. It's absolutely savior, or his absolute savior.
Yeah, but this is good that Killson actually didn't go for the frag there, because now Cooler totally mistimed that mega. That's why I didn't go for it.
Oh dear. So maybe,
That's weird.
Do you think that was the reason why Killson was able to get in on that kill? Oh, the shotgun works not bad, and he misses the mega by just a centimeter. I think he didn't realize its spawn was just then.
Yeah, probably didn't, and that's very weird, because he was circling everything. He probably mistimed the mega for a yellow armor or something. And now he's out of the map, and it's only 3 minutes in, so Killson has a lot of time to take back the frags.
Yeah, and he's been playing it cautiously so far. I don't see why he's gonna make more really aggressive moves.
Right now, Cooler, you cannot let Cooler get in on this mag health, so he takes the red really fast. Cooler's still not around. Cooler will know the timing of both items at least.
Yeah. Oh, and he's gonna make a little move onto Killson. Some damage, about 100 roughly. But Killson's gonna get away. He's still gonna have his confidence of the stack, but he might go towards red beforehand. Cooler drops down, but it could be to his falling. He has to break away, and he even rocket jumps up to get that yellow at the top.
You know, after that damage from Cooler, they were actually on an even stack, and Cooler tried to pull a trap, but the trap backfired again. Because Killson just doesn't care about the traps.
Look at this. Killson gonna steal away a yellow. Oh, and Cooler comes back in. He expected Killson to have left already. But it's a 1-frag game already, and we're just about to hit halfway mark. So a fantastic showcase we've seen already. And now it's Killson doing the reading. Cooler's just going to drop in front of him. What a trap by the German. And that is going to be a tied game in fantastic style.
Look at the accuracies these guys are hitting. Cooler is hitting 44% LG. And Killson is hitting 40% LG.
Wow. Cooler out LGing Killson. That's a new one. Oh, look at that, man. Those rockets are going to hurt so bad.
Look at Killson now. He wants to get the frag before even dropping for a major item. And he's going. Oh god, that almost.
Cooler almost handed the better of him then.
Yeah, that almost backfired. That was a very risky drop down like that.
I really like how Killson changed up his game. He needed to do it. He executed that change perfectly, and now it is paying off for him in absolute heaps. And now I'm starting to think that maybe Cooler's got. He's got to do that special work. He's got to do those changes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's going to be feeling nervous now, but look at another trap from Cooler. Now with a 3 frag,
wow.
Killson is going to be 100, 150, or even better, 100, 100 again. Now Cooler needs to start conjecturing a plan.
No, he really does. 3 frags. I mean, he's still got the time to do it, but now he really wanted that yellow armor. Defending with the LG. Killson might have to be a bit worried, because...
Yeah, this is very good. He did so much damage there.
Loads.
He should go to the rocket launcher now, because he just saw that Killson stole the yellow, and he's gonna be stout on the red as well. A very smart play by Killson. Just denying that little yellow, which is gonna take another minute off the game while Cooler has to get that stack going again. Very, very smart from Killson.
So look, Cooler, he's back on that yellow. It's really been to his falling so far, and now that Mega Health is up, it's Cooler going to go at the top. Killson's trying to be careful, make a bit of a play, but he finds Cooler in the back end of the map, and that is going to be 8-4. And now it's more or less what Killson had to do at the beginning of the game. He made a comeback with about 3 minutes, 4 frags.
Yeah, and look at this. Oh, Cooler's gonna be waiting on the red armor for at least 15 seconds. It's gonna take a long, and Killson's just gonna take another yellow armor. So Cooler, he had to leave the red armor because he has no idea when he's gonna be up.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna stick on Cooler Puff for now, as he's the one who needs to make this comeback. Still some time left, so Cooler Cam isn't fully operational. And there's the
still a Mega Health. Oh no, he goes away.
Oh, look at that. He tries to put the trap on the outside of the teleporter, but Killson is just supremely stacked. And Cooler had no timing on Mega Health. He left just as it spawned. It's a horrific situation for him. And, you know, for once, it looks like Cooler's timing letting him down.
Yeah, I mean, it was really the story of the game. He was playing very well, trying to pull up some traps, but he had a really big timing error, and all these traps. Well, not all of them, but at least 50% of the traps gone horribly wrong for him.
Yeah. It just hasn't worked. Great first half, poor second half for Cooler. Killson with a fantastic recovery in his own. And now with 2 minutes to go, Killson doesn't even need to be part of this fight, but he's going to go in anyway. Cooler was low as hell, and 11-4 is going to be an unrecoverable frag difference.
You know, Cooler's aim right now, his LG has been so strong. I don't think every time Killson goes into a fight with LG versus Cooler, he's left with so much less stack than he starts that fight.
Yeah.
Cooler does so much more damage than Killson in those fights.
I'm gonna go back to Cooler. Let's have a look at his accuracies. A little bit of plasma, why not? Oh, his rocket jumps. Well, there's the Mega, but a little bit too late to have the timing on it. Maybe he can get himself a couple more frags just for to ease the mind. But it looks like straight off the bat, Killson is going to be taking a map away from Cooler, and it was Cooler's map, as far as I know.
The next map will be Toxicity.
Yeah, which is really going to help Killson out a lot. I'm looking to see an early 2-0 for Killson, and it's going to be all up to Cooler, I think, to make it up from 2-0. This is my prediction, of course, as that has not happened at all. Killson's going to say hello to the fire. Cooler finishes it off. Fire does not get the fun. Well, I definitely wouldn't say that this scoreline really shows exactly what happened, because the first 5-7 minutes were really interesting to see what would happen. The way Cooler was reading Killson at the beginning was mind-blowing almost. But then it's as if Killson was heard my voice in the clouds. Change your style, and he did. And that is going to be GG with map number 1 going to Killson here in the bronze final of the 125 FPS May League.
Yeah, as you said, a very good first half. Then Cooler could not follow it up. And I mean, we've talked about it that he's still playing a new style of the M13 now. And I don't think he has played versus any top player with that style yet.
Yeah.
At least workingly.
Toxicity. What are the odds for Cooler here? Do you think that Cooler's got it in him to do this?
I'll give him a 35% chance of winning Toxicity.
I see. What about anyone in chat? Do you think that Cooler is going to be fighting from a 2-0 down, or do you think Cooler can tie up the map scores right now? I'm just curious up there here what people think. And cool voting the map right now, so we'll be switching over to that very soon.
Killson can be such a beast in Toxicity. If he gets a couple of frags going, it can take it to a 30-0 scoreline in under 2 minutes.
Yeah. Let's have a look. 27%. 14-9 for Killson. No, I haven't got my job yet. I don't find out yet, sadly. Depends who gets the first mega. Okay, so whoever gets the first mega or gets mega spawn is going to win. We're gonna look at that. We're gonna monitor what happens early on. Anyway, why is there so many people?
Vote.
That was weird. I had to vote from spec. That was odd.
What? Really?
Yeah, very strange.
Okay, there we go. I wonder what's Cooler's plan going to be on this map. I know he can be extremely good on this map. He can circle all the items, but I don't think Killson will give him the chance to actually circle all the items.
It's like, can you circle all the items whilst I'm doing 200 damage per second to you?
Yeah, exactly.
But we're going to find out right now what is going to be happening on Toxicity. How is the story going to unfold as we're going to go into game. So, off the beginning, Cooler, he's getting mega health, so he's won. Alright? Cooler got the mega spawn. It is the spawn he needed the most. And our victory is all his. And there's nothing Killson can do about it.
Well, the thing is, Cooler has the rocket launcher and the LG, but Killson has the rail. And Cooler just wants Killson to come to him so he can have a close range fight, but Killson is like, no.
Look how quiet he was. You see, that was like 10 or 15 seconds of Cooler just sitting by LG.
Yeah, he was waiting for Killson. Killson didn't come, so he just has a rocket jump. But look at Killson, he's already eating the rails. 2 rails back to back.
So that's going to be second mega to Killson, presumably. He didn't even pick it up.
Oh, well, now Cooler has no idea when the mega health is going to be up.
He didn't hear it get picked up at any point, so this could be very confusing for Cooler.
Yeah.
Another rail from Killson, as to be expected. We got the red up soon. Cooler's going to have to be very careful. He's on the 100-200 stack. This is good, but takes a rail, and he's losing the little edge that he had for a split second.
Look at Killson. Even the grenade he's shooting, he's just showing Cooler that he knows exactly what Cooler wants to do. And look at Cooler, he's already on the mega health.
Oh, look at the damage though, man. The rockets, the LG, but with 18 health left for Killson, he needed that mega to spawn when he expected it to. But Killson's delay really proving its value there.
Yeah, I mean, and to actually get a frag onto Cooler with your own timing and delay, that's kind of a mind blow to Cooler as well.
Yeah, completely. I like it, man. Killson getting the first frag, and it was as clear as daylight. We all saw it. That delay worked an absolute charm. I don't know if it was on purpose delay, because we saw Killson on the ledge. He just jumped off it. Whatever it was, he pulled it off flawlessly. And it's going to be an exchange on the major items. I think they both received a rail each. And they both are so aware of all the angles. They already know where to shoot before they've moved around the corner. Oh, Killson couldn't quite make that shot. He's going to need to get some more rail ammo. As I finish that, he's already picked it up.
There we go. Killson knows that the red is up, but I don't think he wants to drop just like that because he knows Cooler can do so much damage there, and that red armor is trapped.
Yeah.
Cooler doesn't need the red, so he doesn't have a reason to drop down now because he's 200 armor. He's just gonna leave it there and go to the mega health.
Oh, the rocket was good. It's kind of Off-step Cooler, and look at these rockets obliterating the Russian, and that's now 2-0. But as we can see from Killson Cooler, we're almost 3 minutes into the game and only 2 frags on the board. They can play Lost World at a relatively aggressive and fast pace, but Toxicity, man, that's where the real brain game is right now.
Yeah, kinda. Not really usual for us to see this kind of pace on Toxicity, but I'm liking it so far.
I like it a lot. Such calculated aggression for Killson, pulling off a nice, convincing third frag. And here once again, Cooler goes through a teleporter. A big rocket here could really affect Killson. He just makes a rocket jump across, gets Mega, and now he is safe and sound, at least for a moment. And red is going to be the next item that spawns, 10 seconds ahead of anything else, so we could see a big fight here. LG on LG, Cooler trying to step over to a 50 health bubble, but there's nothing there, and Killson goes 4-0 up.
But look at the damage that Cooler is doing
Oh
with the
my
LG.
god!
That's direct rocket. Cooler's doing so much damage with the LG. If he actually gets into a fast pace, he needed that frag to get back into and try to attack his max health. Now he cannot come into this max health unless he wants to die again.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to spend at least 2 more minutes. Oh, crap, look at the damage from Cooler.
The plasma wasn't too bad, but it kind of lost its charm after Cooler jumped away. Killson only 100-100, so Cooler can still do something here. Is he going to speed up the pace of the game? We kind of seen both of them accelerating the play more and more so, but Cooler now, he's going to lose out on a point. He's into the negatives.
Yeah, and the even worse thing is that now Killson is circling all the items. He left that yellow up because he knows Cooler has no health to back on with anything, and get an easy frag. Now he might even get both major items. Oh,
wow, did Cooler miss out on that jump? He's going to take the jump again, but Killson, snap rail, easy peasy. It's going to be 8 to -1, and maybe even 9 right now. He's looking for a second rail. Is he going to finish off with a more sensible gun? No, obviously not. This is Killson after all. And in fact, he's having
a lot of health right there. That's definitely not good.
He also almost went down, in fact. If he just had the LG out, Killson, that frag would have been long gone.
Cooler has 10 HP. Damn it.
Oh my. But I like what we've seen from Killson in the first 5 minutes of this game. I mean, he had control, but he wasn't willing to be super aggressive. Every frag he got, it was if there was almost no chance of Killson losing out on that situation. The way that Killson kind of calculated each of the fights. Apart from maybe the first, but Cooler, those rockets out of this world.
3 direct rockets, he really needed that, but he dies right off the spawn.
Through the teleporter, man. That's some harsh trickery. And again, just several rockets, and eventually that splash damage took its toll. Cooler going down, and now 4.5 minutes to come back. On 10 frag deficit, make that 11, as Killson's going to pick up 1 more before that, what could have been a premature mega grab.
Yeah, Cooler really only has about 5 seconds to shine. And Killson's not thinking about doing anything else.
No, go back to negatives. I don't want you. Keep that hyphen next to your name, or next to your numbers. This has been just almost a flawless game from Killson. It's very, very hard to criticize any of his actions. Can you think of anything you would have done differently, apart from maybe switch to LG?
That was the only thing.
Cooler's rockets have been decent. What about Cooler's game? What do you think Cooler's been lacking?
I mean, he tried to get into a fight. I mean, that little MG delay at the start from Killson was really the best thing he could have hoped for.
Yeah.
Cooler has been trying to do damage at the items, but Killson is just circling the item right now. And Cooler, look at that, he did some damage, but Killson's just gonna stack back up. Maybe Cooler gets one of the yellows, but even if he does hit another rocket onto Killson, Killson's just gonna stack up again.
Yeah. Completely, and it's starting to run out. It's starting to get to that point of no return, where you're 15 frags behind, and you're wondering why you're still in the game, because this is a monumental task for Cooler, but it does take away the mega health.
Yeah, but it's only 3 minutes now. If he wants to start to come back now, he's gonna need more than that. And Killson in the rail. Not so good for Cooler.
Cooler's gonna go down again, man. This is turning into a bloodbath filled by mostly Cooler's blood. As Killson hasn't really fallen victim. How many times has He died. He's died once. Killson only got fragged once. Yeah, Cooler remains on those negatives. And I'm sorry, but whoever said that who's going to grab first Mega is going to win. You're wrong! Cooler got it, but he didn't take away the game. And there's 2 minutes to go, unless he makes the most beautiful comeback in all of Quake history. Then it looks like we're going to be seeing that 2-0, as expected, from Killson. Going on to match point, but onto Cooler's map itself. We've got to see the Russian come up with the tricks.
Yeah, I mean, I said 3-1. I think if Cooler is to win a map, it will be T7. But right after T7, we have airwalk again. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's going to be an uphill battle for Cooler. And we know your predictions have been on, so who are we to argue against you?
I kind of failed in the last day.
Yeah, just when it counted, you ruined everything for yourself. Killson's kind of letting Cooler get some items. Taking pity on him.
There we go. Yeah, but I mean, press tab, you can really see a lot. Look at the items Cooler got compared to the ones Killson has.
And let's remove a Mega or two and a red, 2 or 3 reds, because this is where Cooler's really been getting a control here in the last minute.
1 minute warning.
Whereas beforehand, when Killson was just grabbing frag after frag, the items were really one-sided.
Yeah.
Whereas Cooler is going to get himself off the negatives. He's on 0. I've got 45 seconds where, if I were him, I'd just forfeit now, because then you won't go into... Oh no, if you forfeit, you lose a frag, so he needs one first.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. There it is.
The iterations left now.
And maybe one more, so at least he's not on 0 when he forfeits, with 2 seconds to go. Or alternatively not, you know. So look, chasing around and around, nothing there, 15 seconds to go. And Cooler's wondering why the hell does he keep running away? Is there going to be something? 50 health bubble taken, and Cooler drops into the pit of nothingness. And it looks like... Oh, he can't get the frag! Not that it would have made a difference, but it looks like...
Fail.
Pardon?
57% fail.
Yeah, that's pretty snazzy, man.
Fire shot.
Big GG to Killson, putting himself on match point here in the bronze finals. And one more, and he's going to be taking away. Do we know the difference in prize between 3rd and 4th?
I'm gonna check right now.
Awesome.
Let's see. Where do I find it?
It should be on the... We might know the prize distribution in rubles.
Yeah. 3,000 rubles to 2,000 rubles. Ruble.
1,000 extra rubles. How much is 1,000 rubles, though?
1,000 rubles is 25 euro. So 75 and 50 euro.
Okay, cool.
Plus the donations.
Ah, so it could be more like 100 to 75 or something like that. Because there was a lot of donations. And do be aware, guys, that the 125 FPS June League is getting underway, and you still have time to qualify. If you want to play in the qualifier tomorrow, it starts at 6 PM Central European Summertime, and top 3 tomorrow are going to qualify, not just top number 1, and I'm going to play it. But enough about that, because we're getting into match point here for Killson. We are on furious heights. Cooler's got to do something, and he's got to do it now. And let's go onto his cam. He's going to be getting red side spawn. An early rail. Killson's going to be moderately jealous about that. But Killson, wow.
He's still going to pick up the Mega, and that's going to backfire so badly for him. Now he has no Mega health. Cooler just needs the most beautiful rail on him.
Yeah, what's even better than that, Cooler now has timing on both the major items, like exact timing, and that is so nice to have right at the beginning. But look at Killson's defensive rockets. Cooler suffering so bad because of that. He might be able to get some shards and make it back to red in time, but no, he goes for a 25 HP bubble. And that's it. He's donating that red. No more. I'm going to play it safe and sound.
I don't approve of that move by Cooler. He was like, okay, I have all the weapons, I have all the stack, I have everything to win the game right now. I can just control the map for 2 minutes, so I'm just gonna kill myself in front of you. Pretty much.
Cooler got the Mega, so almost an equally surprising thing. Killson did not turn up for Mega when he would have had a stack.
Yeah, they're giving each other a lot of respect. Or not any respect at all.
One or the other. It's hard to tell. But it looks like Cooler's going to get himself onto red armor, albeit slightly damaged. Not as much as it could be. Killson missing his rail, and it is Cooler to land the shot. He's going to step away and go, yep, I came out ahead of Killson in a rail fight. With this nice little micro dodges we're seeing from the players.
Cooler's gonna get this mega, but Killson, he needs to try at least to lay in there, and he didn't do anything to lay. Okay, he's firing nades now, but none of them hits.
Killson's in trouble. Cooler might move in for a kill here. Killson's got his defensive rockets to work on. Cooler's dodge hasn't been so effective against Killson's rockets. He's got a great counter for them.
I guess that's because Killson doesn't really shoot rockets like everyone else.
He doesn't shoot anything like anyone else.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit quiet in here. No frag has been made as of yet. We're 2 minutes in. And I think Cooler wants to make sure if he's going to get a frag, he wants more than, say, 100 left. He wants a clean frag.
I mean, after what he did at the start, he really needs to make sure the fight is going to go on his way.
He's 200, and Killson keeps getting armor, which is fine, because Killson's probably been lurking around 100 for the last minute or so. So as long as Cooler keeps getting this mega health, I think he's going to be happy.
Yeah, but look at this. The red's about to spawn and Cooler is nowhere near. He's going to miss out on the red armor right now.
Right, but both players have so much armor. Yeah, so red is still up, but Killson gets the first bit of damage. He's still over there, lands 2 rails. Cooler is on to mega. His armor is going to be down the same way Killson's health is going to be.
No, they're even. I mean, Cooler, he lost about 30 seconds where he had the upper hand in stack. He couldn't find Killson, and now they're even.
And that yellow is just going to be the small difference between them, but really it's next to nothing at this point. Oh, they're in a little peak rocket from each of them. Killson, I think, gets the slight better edge off that. And red, real soon, has Cooler been keeping his mind on that item. He spots it at the bottom. Killson can pick it up, and Cooler has that timing for it. But it's now the mega that counts.
He needed to delay him a little bit more. Now he's going to lose on the mega health as well.
LG's not bad from Cooler, but he's going to have to step away from this. No rails left, so the long distance damage is not going to work out for him. And Cooler's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he really is. He didn't get any of the items. He didn't delay Killson to get the mega health at least. And now, as soon as Killson gets this red, I think he's just going to go Berserk mode and try to get the frag as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Cooler's going to have to go on some kind of kamikaze mission, or he's going to have to do some kind of Cypher-esque ninjaing. Killson coming down, he has absolutely read him word for word.
I mean, he knew that Cooler didn't have even 50 armor because he got all the yellows, and he knew what yellow was going to spawn next, and he was like, hey, you're a Pac-Man, I bet you're here, and that was a perfect read.
And exactly what Cooler wanted has happened to Killson. Killson couldn't have got a much cleaner frag than that.
Yeah.
And he's looking absolutely fine to pick up another one, providing he starts showing some aggression and starts maybe showing less respect for Cooler. I think that's what Killson should do at the moment if he wants to.
He really has to plan a careful trap on him, because he might lose out on one of the major items, because they're spawning at the same time. He could even let Cooler jump to the mega just so he could LG him. He's going to try to do that? No, just going to hit the rail. It's also okay for him.
Yep. It's absolutely A-okay. And there's going to be a yellow spawning up there soon. And Cooler, well, I don't think he's dropped yet. He could still be hovering around that teleporter exit. Oh, there's the drop. He's got the yellow. Killson's spying on him, but he's got his rail out, so he can probably, yeah, he can definitely, Cooler definitely knows he's around. But it's a little day trip out into the mega health room.
This is losing a lot of time.
Oh, look at the rockets from Cooler! Killson was stood there for so long. He makes it work in the end, but it was a big risk. Killson might not be so fortunate the next time round now that we're past the halfway point and he's only 100.
Yeah, he needs to make sure he does at least a couple of... There we go.
Done.
He didn't even let me finish the plan.
Exactly. He knows it before you do.
I mean, the red is gonna go for Killson, that's for sure. Cooler can even hang around unless he wants another rail in his ass.
Yeah. Let's have a look at Killson's accuracy. He's not hitting that much rail at 31%. That number doesn't exist for him. But, I mean, the rails he's been hitting have really added a lot of value to his game. Now 200 once more. 4 minutes left for Cooler to conjure up that master plan. And that master plan, it seems to be just getting flawed completely. But there's the LG from Cooler. Killson doing no damage on the drop down. If Cooler dies now, that's not so bad.
Well,
what a fight.
Killson is still on 100, and there's no item spawning for 15 seconds.
Oh, and K1llsen's going to drop down once more, 3-0. And now dying at this point where Killson's going to get a clean mega. K1llsen, what can he do here? What, realistically?
I have no idea. I'm ready to change my prediction of 3-1 to 3-0.
Oh, he can't even back up to red armor. Killson's game is so solid at the moment. 4-0. And K1llsen's going to have to be working his game soon, man. Otherwise, he might start suffering in this month of 125 FPS, or face it. Who knows? Or even practice for QuakeCon. One has to wonder.
Yeah, I mean, we should ask Killson if he's thinking about going to QuakeCon. Because he doesn't. It really looks like he's going to win this game comfortably. He's not giving anything to K1llsen.
Exactly.
And he's getting even more items in K1llsen, and that's really funny. He already knows that he hits probably more than everyone else. And positions like he's been taken, and all the items he's been taken is just completely in his favor.
Yeah.
It's really developing his brain game.
He looks so confident as well. Just everything about his game right now, it looks so different compared to that match we saw against Evil, where he was very ill and he didn't want to play his bronze final. And K1llsen now, he's just blowing himself up. He's probably getting frustrated at the moment. I don't know what K1llsen's expectations were going into this game, but I don't think he expected Killson to perform quite this well.
Yeah, man. I'm not sure. It was actually K1llsen that gave Killson the chance to play in another day, I guess. Because he could have taken the default win.
Yeah, it was a very nice gesture from K1llsen.
Yeah, this is how Killson replies to that. So I'm just gonna move 3-0 and take all of your money.
You give me opportunities like this, I'll show you to make these kind of decisions again. Yeah, 2 minutes to go, and yeah, K1llsen is just plummeting and maybe finishing the game almost on negatives. Well, he's on negatives at the moment. I don't even know if he's going to be able to rescue himself from this. Killson's very weak at the moment. Maybe we can see a frag here in the very final stages of what is match point that Killson looks like he's about to win.
I mean, K1llsen 1 or 2 months ago, he was the best player in Quake Live. Well,
Yeah.
at least European.
Yeah.
And now Killson just annihilated him 3-0.
But it's kind of going back and forth a lot. I mean, Cypher was king of the hill, really. K1llsen has been, Evil has been.
Yeah.
Killson, I mean, he's showing that he's also very strong. And then also week by week, we get people like Pony and Asian who also make you have a second thought about who is top of online Quake at the moment. Well, at the moment, offline Quake even is also ruled by Evil, and I think Cypher is definitely in the picture there. Rafa, you can never exclude.
I mean, when the next LAN happens, I think it's gonna be so interesting. Because everyone is playing right now, and Rafa just won the last face it. 3-0, I believe.
I really...
Very solid hang.
Exactly. I mean, he looks like he's getting back in form really nicely. And to be honest, I hope that a lot of Europeans can make it to QuakeCon. I think that would be great for the scene.
I think for us to have at least 5 Europeans there, they should announce the prize pool in at least a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
As maximum.
That would be really nice if they could do that. We've got 10 seconds left. K1llsen looking to get himself off the negatives. Killson looking for very interesting air rocket angles. But there it is. K1llsen's off the negatives. He made it once again. But it's going to be GG. A 3-0 blowout here for Killson in the bronze finals of the 125 FPS May League. A good work indeed. And overall, this series, it has been... Killson had a shaky start on Lost World. He needed to change his style, he did, and the following 2.5 maps, he just really obliterated K1llsen. Not much more really to say on top of that. K1llsen had a good first 5 minutes, but you need a lot more than that to take down these kind of games against this level of contenders.